And also fixing, we also fix those gaps too, right? So one thing that compliance has a misconception about, and at least in what I've seen with our clients, is that compliance is grouped with security, and they are very different things. They are cohesive, but they are definitely different things. And so where we come into place is we're helping with fixing those gaps. So it might be a technical control, it might be a policy that's an issue, and so sometimes there's a business unit that needs to help them with that process, and sometimes there's a technical unit that needs to help them with a control. And so we're the ones that are able to come in and help with that. Whether it's helping with developing a process and documenting that, or if it's putting in a control that protects that data, or alerts or reports or whatever it might be that they're missing on.
Our current customer base, we have 5 companies actively talking with us about this topic. And it just came up out of nowhere. And there were a couple of things we defined that were driving them. So one is that company that doesn't work with the government today, but they want the contracts that are, they're well-paying contracts, they're very stable, they're consistent, whereas the U.S. economy, as it starts to slow down, maybe there's fewer jobs for them to do. So that's the first one, which is, I want to start this process. Where do I start? And the second group is they already work with the U.S. government in some capacity, but it's never in a way that has required any sort of certification or cybersecurity review in the past, but now they have to do it to continue to keep that relationship. So really what we're doing from that standpoint, it's a lot of discussions about level 1. Customers who would go to level 2 are being told by their prime or by the Department of Defense to bid on this contract, you have to be at this level. So it's a pretty cut and dry thing for them, right? They either have it or they don't. Right. But it's the level 1s. And I think that's the majority of our audience that we're probably talking to with this webinar is, if you want to get in, don't worry about level 3, start with level 1. It's really, really easy to do. And like Grant mentioned earlier, is you probably should already have all of those security best practices in place just to protect your organization. So it's not like you're going to be doing a ton of extra stuff. So that's what I would say is it's the companies that are either looking to get into government contracts or are currently there and don't want to get booted out.